Ahoy, friends! Welcome back to the adventures of Captain Jay and Tiki. What fine week we have had. Do you know we've gone to so many places this week? One of them is one of my favorites. We went to a fair. Have you ever been to a fair before? You have? What kind of things are at fairs? All sorts, right? You could see animals, lots of different exhibits. Sometimes they have games and rides and all sorts of foods, don't they? That's right. Well, Captain Jay and Tiki were hoping we could share some of our favoriteest memories from the fair right here with you. What do you think? Would that be okay? Excellent! We're good and happy to hear it. Well, we might as well wait. Let's check some of the things out we saw. Look here. Do you know what these are? So at this fair that we went to, they had all sorts of pumpkins. That's right, you've probably had pumpkins yourself. You get pumpkins, they're big and orange, you carve faces into them for Halloween. Right, make them into jack-o'-lanterns. Well, these creative people, they went ahead and they decorated their pumpkins. They're very, very crafty, aren't they? They all look like they're Halloween decorations, aren't they? There's what, a mummy up here and a vampire? That's very, very creative. And this one here, do you recognize any of these? That's right. These are all Star Wars pumpkins. That's very clever, isn't it? I love this goldish looking one. He's very neat. Avast! And this here was a marvel to be seen. 2,000-pound pumpkin. My goodness, you see how big it is? Bigger than Tiki could fit inside of it, couldn't she? That's crazy to see a little bird inside of a big pumpkin like that. Could you imagine how many pumpkin pies that probably makes? Oh my goodness gracious. Absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness. All right. What else did Tiki and Captain Jay see? Do you know what these are? These are fluffy honkers. You've ever met a fluffy honker? Did you? Yeah, fluffy honker. No? Is that not what this is? What did you say? This is a goose? Oh, yeah, Captain Jay knew that, of course. This is a goose, of course. I knew that, definitely. Oh, all the time. Gooses and me, we get along like peas in a pod. A goose, right? And do you know what these geese were doing? Honk, honk, honk. They were making all kinds of noises. Yeah, flapping their wings and getting all puffed up. They were very beautiful, weren't they? Oh, and this little guy here, this is a rooster. Can you make a rooster sound for me? That's what a rooster sounds like, isn't it? Yeah. These guys were very neat too, weren't they? I liked the colors of them specifically. You don't see many chickens kind of like this color, black and white as they were. Right. And these ones here were very fluffy. A fluffy chicken. Do you think maybe when the egg comes out it's very fluffy too? That would be very funny, wouldn't it? Well, come to think of it, maybe that wouldn't be funny. How do you crack open an egg to eat it if it's got fur all over it? Yeah, never mind. We don't want fluffy eggs. Huh? Now this here is very interesting to see. This is an incubator. Now when the chicken moms make eggs, they get to put them in this incubator here in a farm. And they get to incubate or heat up all of the little eggs until they start to move. You see how this one here is a little cracked? That's where the babies are coming in. And then this is the second incubator where the baby chicks hatch. And after they've hatched, they get to be all fluffy, right? And walk around before they get used to their legs and cluck, 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 cluck. Right. This is another incubator, keeps them warm. It makes them feel like they're sitting with their mama chicken. That's very nice, huh? Aww. Now these are something special. Not every fair has a display like this, but look at this. This is a garden display. All of these businesses from around the area come together and they put together these beautiful displays to show what they can do. These are landscape and flower displays. I really like this one. This one here has a waterfall with it, right? A little pond with a waterfall and maybe some fish in there you could sit and watch, right? And enjoy the weather and the nice plants. It's very nice. It's very special when companies come together and are able to show things like this, because you get to see how talented they really are. It's kind of like when you take your artwork from school and put it up on the fridge at home, right? So everyone can see. It's very, very cool. Now Tiki and I got to see a couple animals as well while we were over there at the fair. That's right. Do you know what these are? That's right. They are sheep. Sheep say ba, ba. Right. Now these sheep are very nice little sheep. They let us pet them. We were able to pet them and everything. They were so soft. Do you know we get wool from sheep? That's right. People raise sheep and their coats grow, and then at the end of the season, when it's getting really warm, they shear the sheep. That means they take off their hair, like a haircut. And then they take all that wool and they spin it into thread and they make clothes out of it. Yes. Now these here, these are goats. Goats are kind of like sheep, a little bit. They make very similar sounds, but goats usually have some horns and we get milk from goats. I don't know if we get milk from these goats, but some goats we get milk from. Yeah. This next one's very, very cute. Do you see this? This is a baby cow. I know it's just a picture right now to share with you, but when we were meeting the baby cow, you know what it was doing? It was licking my fingers. Yeah, it was tasting my fingers. I think it thought maybe it was food. And right beside the baby cows were the big cows. And there were a lot of big cows. There were probably 20 or 30 big cows. What do we get from cows? Do you know? That's right, we get milk from cows. Milk. I love milk. Chocolate milk from chocolate cows, and strawberry milk from strawberry cows, and white... No, is that not... No, that's not how that works. Oh, all these years I thought they had chocolate and strawberry cows. Well, Captain Jay learns something new every day, doesn't he? Now, the very last thing that I wanted to share with you were these right here. Do you know what these are? They're horses, that's right. Yes, horses. They're very cool horses. These horses were so tall. They were very, very big, and they pulled this wagon. Very clever. Ready? Let's watch. Oh my goodness gracious. Wasn't that something? All those horses pulling that cart like that. Very clever. Do you think maybe we could get horses to pull our ship like that, right? Well, I mean, not these horses. No, just like big sea horses maybe. You think enough sea horses, maybe 50 or 100 of them could pull the adventure around the ocean? No? Or some turtles? No. Well, anyways, listen. Well, that was basically everything that we saw at the fair. Captain Jay's not allowed to ride the rides on account of the peg leg and the sword, so we're kind of out for that. I think Tiki was a little upset. But we did get to try some great foods. What kind of things did we eat, Tiki? Do you remember? We had fried dough, we had sausages and cotton candy and candy apples. We had apple cider and lemonade. What else did we have? I think that might have been it. It was all delicious either way. That's our favorite part of being at a fair. Getting to eat all the delicious food. Well, I hope you enjoyed our adventure to the fair. We sure did. I guess we'll be heading off for now. Until then, bye! Hey Hey guys, thanks so much for watching Tiki and I on here. Remember, if you like what we're doing and you want to see more, subscribe below and hit the like button. That way you'll always know when a new video is coming up. Alright? Thanks again. We'll